What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about AMC, GME as well as the broader market. So for today, AMC was up for 0.4% for the day. It had a high of $23.75. The average volume on AMC is around 56.87 million, but today's volume was around 51.40 million. So as we can see, it's very clear that the volume has gone down lower than the average volume. That means we're going to see some sort of a decline coming in the price of AMC. And as we can see, the RSI over here is crossing the moving average towards the downside. The entire day it was in a red, but then suddenly at the market close it started going up. Now when we come over to the GME was up for 3.47% for the day. GME is definitely doing far more better as compared to AMC, because the whole momentum was started from GME, not from AMC. Now, when we look at the average volume on GME, it's around 4.91 million, but today's volume was around 4.63 million. Now, according to the volume that I can see for today, I can tell you very clearly the volume has completely died down. Still, the price was up, but I'm telling you there is going to be a downtrend coming into GME from here onwards. And there is no other news coming out from the company itself today. Now, let's come over to the SPY. The SPY was up for 0.86% for the day. It had a high of $456.91. Now, the SPY is definitely doing far more better than many other stocks in the market. Now, I personally believe the SPY is going to go to all-time highs or maybe a little bit higher than that. Now, as we know, the recession fear have gone up significantly. The 10-year and the 2-year yield have curved, which is giving a straight up indication that we might experience a recession in another 6 to 12 months. And before we get into a recession, we're going to experience some sort of a bull rally, and then there will be some sort of a significant downtrend coming into the market. Now, as we know today, our best stock, Tesla, it was up for 5.61% for the day. It had its delivery number coming on Saturday, and which was again record breaking. Now, Tesla is opening its factories all around the world. We had one in Berlin recently. Now we were having another one that was about to getting open in Shanghai, but just due to the lockdowns that's happening in Shanghai, it wasn't able to happen yet. But definitely Tesla is ramping up on their manufacturing, which is a very good indication for Tesla. These market makers and these big hedge funds, they are waiting for some sort of a bad news that will come out of Tesla, and then they're going to short this stock down. Now, a lot of big analysts, they have given their price target to $250 to Tesla. Now, by looking at the current price of the stock right now, there is a big difference between what the analysts are giving the price target to what the actual price is. Now, let's come over to the options flow for the AMC. Now, when I increase the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing, majority of the whales were buying this $95 put option. A lot of whales are betting a huge amount of money, and they are betting that the AMC is gonna go down from here onwards. Now, when I bring down the premium a slight bit and see what exactly the mini whales are doing, they are on to the upside. Majority of them were still buying the call option. They are expecting some sort of a upper momentum, but the sentiment is completely changing now towards the stock. Just a couple of days back, this was all completely green. There were all call options that were coming in, but now it has completely changed. Now investors are a slight bit onto the downside as well. The rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of the options flow for AMC. Now let's come over to the options flow for GME. When I increase the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing, majority of them are onto the downside. Now when I bring down the premium and see what exactly the mini whales are doing, majority of them are onto the upside. There are some retail, they are still betting that the GME is going to go up from here onwards. But by looking at the today's volume, which has gone down a slight bit more than the average volume, this is not a good indication for the stock and any future uptrend until unless there is some sort of a catalyst coming into this company. The rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of the options flow for GME. Now let's come over to the options flow for the SPY, and when I increase the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing, majority of them are onto the downside. The big money is onto the downside, but there is some options that are onto the upside as well. Now when we look at the chart, the put side was way too much heavier than the call side. Now there is a slight bit call side also coming into the SPY. A lot of investors are betting that the SPY is going to go up from here onwards. I also personally believe that the SPY will go up from here onwards. When I bring down the premium and see what exactly the mini whales are doing, majority of them are onto the downside. There were quite a lot of them also onto the upside. When I bring the chart for the mini whales, Majority of them are onto the call side rather than to the put side. The premium for the call is a slight bit higher than the put side. Rest, we just have to wait and see how this is going to play out, but I personally believe we are going to go up from here onwards. The rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of the options flow for the SPY. Hope so you liked my video. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Cheers.